I spent 8 years in the military. We ran nuclear response drills most people will never see. And I'm going to tell you something that might save your life. Everything you think you know about surviving the first hour of a nuclear event is probably wrong. The alert goes off. You've got minutes, maybe less. Here are 6 critical things they don't tell civilians that could mean the difference between making it and not making it. Everyone thinks basements are the safest place. Military training says the opposite. Here's why. Most residential basements have ground-level windows, thin foundation walls, and only one exit. If that exit collapses, you're buried alive. Fallout seeps through window wells and floor drains. What we were taught, find the most interior room on the middle floor of a multi-story building. Bathrooms, closets, hallways with no exterior walls. You want mass above you, mass below you, and mass on all sides. The science, 6 inches of concrete stops most gamma radiation. Your basement walls, usually 4 inches, and that's only on 3 sides. If you're in a house, interior bathroom or closet on the ground floor farthest from windows. Fill the bathtub with water before you seal yourself in. Pile books, furniture, anything dense against the walls. You have 10 to 15 minutes before the shockwave hits. Don't waste it. Here's what civilians don't understand. The blast wave is your immediate threat, not the radiation. The flash happens first. If you see it, turn away and drop. Cover your eyes. That thermal pulse will blind you and ignite flammable materials from miles away. 3 seconds later, the shockwave hits. Windows become fragmented missiles traveling at hundreds of miles per hour. Glass doesn't just break, it explodes inward in a horizontal spray pattern. Military protocol: get away from all windows immediately. Not just the ones facing the blast, all of them. The shockwave reflects off buildings and comes from multiple directions. If you're caught near windows, drop flat on the floor below window level, behind something solid, a desk, a counter, a wall. If there's mass between you and the window, you might make it. Don't try to board up windows, just get away from them. Stay down for at least 30 seconds after the initial wave. This is the one that gets people killed in every simulation we ran. The second that alert goes out, everyone grabs their phone. They call family, check social media, scroll the news, and waste the only minutes they have. Cell towers overload instantly. You won't get through. Or you do get through, and now you're by a window having an emotional conversation while fallout is drifting toward you. Social media becomes a disinformation factory. False routes, fake all-clear signals, panic videos. Your brain can't process that input during a crisis. It freezes you. Military protocol: shut the phone off. Save the battery for legitimate emergency broadcasts later. If you have family elsewhere, you should already have a plan, a rally point, a backup contact. If you don't have that plan now, phone calls won't create one. Here's the brutal truth. In the first hour, you can't help anyone who isn't within arm's reach. Secure yourself first, communicate later. The only exception, a battery-powered radio tuned to FEMA or NOAA. Listen for 2 minutes, write it down, turn it off. Here's what they don't tell you. The blast isn't when most people die. It's the half-hour window right after. Fallout takes time to drift down. You've got roughly 15 to 45 minutes between the blast and when radioactive particles start settling in lethal concentrations. That window is when everyone panics and runs outside. They assume the danger passed. They go looking for family, try to drive away, and walk directly into the fallout cloud. We called it the kill zone window. What you do instead, the second the blast happens, stay inside and seal the room immediately. Grab towels, tape, clothing, anything. Stuff it into cracks under doors, around window frames, air vents. Fallout is dust, heavy radioactive dust. It drifts through gaps. If you're in a sealed room when fallout arrives, your radiation exposure drops by 90%. If you're outside, you're breathing it in. The first 2 hours after the blast are critical. Stay inside, stay sealed. Don't open the door for anyone. Everyone knows you need water. What they don't know is that timing matters more than quantity. Military survival protocol: the moment you have shelter, fill every container you can find. Bathtubs, sinks, pots, bottles, buckets. Do this before you seal the room. Why? Water systems fail fast. You've got maybe 10 to 20 minutes of water pressure after the blast before it's gone. That bathtub water isn't just for drinking. It's for washing fallout off your skin, flushing waste, cooling burns. It's for staying alive for 2 weeks while radiation outside decays. Food is secondary. You can survive 3 weeks without food. Without water, 3 days max. Priority: seal the room, fill water, then grab food, canned goods, dry foods, anything that doesn't need refrigeration. If the water comes out brown or smells like chemicals, stop immediately. Systems compromised. Everything I just told you assumes your shelter is structurally sound, but there's one scenario where staying inside will kill you faster than going outside. If you smell gas, see fire spreading, or the building is collapsing, leave immediately. Here's how. Cover your nose and mouth with a damp cloth, wet t-shirt, towel, anything that filters particles. Cover all exposed skin, long sleeves, pants, gloves if you have them. Move fast, but don't run. Running kicks up dust and increases your breathing rate. Walk quickly to the nearest intact structure with an interior room. Once inside, remove your outer layer of clothing immediately. Leave it in the entryway. Don't bring contaminated clothes into your shelter. If you have water, rinse your hands and face. Pat dry, don't wipe. Then seal the new room and don't leave until authorities give the all clear. Ask yourself, is the immediate threat inside greater than the radiation threat outside? If yes, you move. If no, you stay. Those are the 6 things military training teaches that most civilians never hear. You've got 1 hour to get this right. 1 hour to find shelter, seal it, secure water, and stay put. Your instinct will be to help, to run, to do something. Ignore it. The best thing you can do for everyone you care about is stay alive. Survive the first hour, then survive the first day, then we worry about what comes next. If this video helped, share it. And if you want to know what happens after the first 24 hours, comment below. Stay safe.